Welcome. Today we will be discussing the members that stood out the most to me before I stand or learned names. I love each and every member on the list, but I most likely changed my bias after I got more into the group. Namjoon was the first member that stood out to me in BTS, as he was the only member I could really name. BTS are the first group I ever stand, and I found it difficult to pick a favorite and still do sometimes. Hangjun was the first member from ATEEZ that stood out to me. Everyone and their mum loves him. His visuals are out of this world and he's so kind and caring towards people. I feel my heart physically melt when I watch fan signings. Nahyan from Twice was the first member that caught my attention, as I love her personality and her thoughtfulness toward the members. As a fellow Virgo, I relate to her a lot, and her visuals are so stunning that I feel a tear come out every time I see her. Wonpil from Day 6 was and still is my bias. I love his unique visuals and soft voice, which make me cry nearly every time. He's so small and shy, and it makes me feel so many emotions at once. I feel Day 6 are so underappreciated and deserve a lot more attention. Rosa from Blackpink was my first bias, as I loved her voice, and her visual was so out of this world that I was convinced she was not real. If YG don't give her a solo song, it's on site, because my baby deserves way more love and attention. Taeyong from NCT first caught my attention because of a fan cam I have saved and watch nearly every day. I feel he is the face of NCT and he definitely helped me get into them. His duality is so shocking that I feel attacked nearly every time he is on stage. Felix from Stray Kids was the first member I knew about, as I have photos of him from 2016 before I had even heard of the group. His deep voice and baby personality make my heart go whoosh, and I want to kiss each and every freckle on his beautiful face. Yeri from Red Velvet was my first bias because of the V Lives. Wow, if SM gave her more lines she would be amazing and serve every song. She's so adorable and funny and deserves way more attention than she gets. Wonho from Monsta X was one of the first idols I knew about because he was all over Twitter. His visuals are so unlike his personality, and I want to squish those bread cheeks 24/7 and tell him I love him every day for the rest of my life. Ahem from KNK first caught my attention because of those legs. He can personally kick me in the face, and I would thank him for it. He's so tall yet acts like a small baby, and his vocals and visuals are amazing, and he deserves so much more attention. My bias will forever be Wooseok from Pentagon. I will love that lanky baby for the rest of my darn life, and I would honestly do anything for that man. Kai from EXO was the first member that stood out to me. Honestly, I have at least 1,000 of his fancams in my Twitter bookmarks, and I love his adorable personality and duality on stage. The member that first caught my eye was Hoshi from 17. I have photos of that man saved from 2016 when I didn't even know K-pop existed. He has the babiest personality yet the living devil on stage, and it blows my mind every time. His dancing deserves every award possible. Bobby from iKON was and still is my bias. Honestly, I love that man with my entire life, and I would give him anything he wanted. His personality and rapping style really stood out to me, along with those beautiful visuals.